Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Skrunkly podcast. Put a round of applause in there. Put a round of applause. I want the sound effect. Put it in there. Welcome back. If you don't know what a Skrunkly is, I don't blame you. Short terms, it's some shit that you just love. You love it. You really do. But it's hard to ignore the fact that it's fucking hideous. Just ugly. Just hard to look at, you know? But yeah. Anyway, Skrunkly podcast. We know what it means now. Who the fuck are we? Who are we? Huh? I'll tell you.
Tell us.
We got Maddie.
Hey guys, I'm Maddie.
We got
Last
Emily.
week I found a
Quick, say something. Quick. Now's your time.
Do I go?
Yeah.
Go. Mine's over.
Betty finish.
Oh man.
Are we starting over?
We'll relapse
I think
there.
so.
We'll relapse there. Don't worry about it.
All right, Maddie, just go. Keep saying what you're gonna say.
Maddie, again.
Not funny anymore.
Maddie part 2.
Hey guys, I'm Maddie. Last week I found a squirrel and taught it Taekwondo.
Let's go.
Oh.
It quickly surpassed my skill level, beat me within an inch of my life,
God
and
damn.
robbed me for all that I'm worth.
God.
Wow.
That's a menace squirrel.
Sorry.
You want them nuts?
Okay. Are you going
Emily.
back and still introducing? Okay. I'm Emily. I don't even know what to say.
And Manny.
That's it.
Hi, I'm Manny, and I could have done a better intro to this podcast.
That's okay. You know what? I'm Ryan. And that's it. That's all I got to say. But anyway, back to the Skrunkly. You know, we like to give a shout out to the weekly Skrunkly thing because you know it's not just an animal anymore. Last week we did people, so really mixing it up. Now it's just a thing. But part of that new tradition of it not just being animals, we're going back to animals. This week we are doing the funny little creature known as the Mudskipper. You ever seen one? It's like a fish with hands and little arms.
But it's made out of mud and it skips.
Is it like a lizard kind of thing?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure
More
They
it
lizard
is
look
a
like
fish,
a kind of
but still like a
oddly
fish with
grown
arms.
up tadpole, but
Yeah.
it doesn't stop
Aw,
Mhm.
or
like a
doesn't
skink.
keep growing.
Yeah, they're really pretty. though.
Without legs.
They're cool. Yeah, but there's no frog stage. It's just skip.
Yeah.
They're not strong enough to jump yet. Give them a few years.
Yeah,
Aw.
they need some time.
Ew, man. Oh, I hate it.
Oh, come on, be nice to him. He's
Oh, they're
cute.
kind of. They have
He is
weird
Skrunkly.
faces, but
He is Skrunkly. You know.
I want the listeners to know that it is like a frog head with snake body and tadpole arms.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. This thing is gross.
Hey, be nice to
I
him.
kind of like something about the way that their heads are shaped, like face on.
Aw.
You know, remind me of the main character from Turning Red, the new Pixar
What?
movie.
Oh, I thought you meant like a person.
Or
Oh,
Disney
yeah,
Pixar
yeah.
movie.
I was like,
I'm
It-
not a
it's
baby,
kind of-
so I haven't watched it.
Wow.
yeah, sorry.
Wow.
Son of.
Did you know
you know.
that mudskippers could have really beautiful blue
They
spots?
can. They can.
I thought you were about to say blue eyes.
I mean,
Really?
Little old
that
me.
too. Let's not
Daisy.
limit them.
Get lost in
Beautiful
their
blue eye.
Their beautiful.
You can
eyes.
keep them as pets too, apparently.
That's where I saw them
they're
for the first
awesome
time.
little amphibious fish.
Yeah, I love them. But yeah, that's how I discovered them. I went into like a little pet store and I was like looking at the fish section. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" He's just
Yeah.
like chilling there on a rock. I'm like, "Dude," and he just didn't move. He just looked at me. I was like tapping on.
Are
the
they
tank.
amphibians?
Yeah.
Amphibious
want
little
one.
fishy. Right? They're cool.
They be amphibian.
what?
Ugly.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think.
And
they're
I'm out, guys. Bye.
sweet.
That's the last time.
That one-
you hear
I like
Emily.
the pictures of them online with their mouths open. It looks like they're singing opera.
Yeah.
together.
Like they're about to kiss.
They're about to do something. You
But
know?
they just look cute and grumpy.
look goofy. They're little too. They're only little guys. You know.
They all look mad. Yeah.
They do look
According
angry
to
as fuck.
Google, they can grow up to 30 centimeters, which is 12 inches long.
Can you imagine a foot-long mud skipper rolling up on you? You just like fishing, he just starts
Five-
hopping at you.
$5 foot long.
I've never been chased by
Sorry.
a fish, but
It's the first time for
Listen.
everything, and I sure hope it's that guy.
yeah.
Could always happen.
It could. We We don't worry
Oh,
about
I'm sorry, I
anything.
didn't mean to do that.
Wow, that was
Cut
awful.
Look
out,
it.
please.
Get it? It happened.
Some mud skipped out of your throat just
Yeah.
then.
It was my inner Mudskipper that just said,
You speak of it.
Yeehaw.
did not like
Hold on.
that I realized I did that.
Speaking of
Um,
Mudskipper, should we address the elephant in the room?
Yes. What is
Yeah.
it?
Tim is still dead. He's
The
still
mud-
deceased.
Yeah.
We've tried all of the witchcraft. We've tried all of the summoning spells. I've used like
Yes.
8 elixir on this guy already, and it's not working.
So much
You
lightning.
licked him?
Yeah.
I think that there has to be just like a healthy foundation of love for him,
Mhm.
and I don't think that we've appreciated him enough.
They say the best way to resurrect someone from the dead is to do a body shot off of them.
Yeah.
Off their corpse?
I couldn't even finish that.
Wow.
How cavernous is Tim's belly button?
He's got a pretty
Ryan?
deep belly button. You could definitely get like a
Damn.
full shot.
He's gaping.
It's an ouncer.
I mean, don't take my word for it. Ask him yourself.
Let me summon Tim really quick. Let me pull up my Ouija board. Talking in tongues.
Yeah. Ah, he's here.
I summon the Skrunkly gods. Tim, up here!
I can feel him.
Just laughed about
It's like his.
It makes me wanna
arms
kill
are on my
someone.
shoulders, and he's shaking me really hard.
it. I can feel him. I can feel his hands wrapping around my neck. I can't breathe anymore.
He's trying to kill me.
He's trying to communicate with violence.
Ryan, your eyes are popping out of your head.
Ah, ah.
Wow, very Mudskipper of you.
I can't stop buying knives.
God, could you imagine a Mudskipper with a knife?
Can you imagine a Mudskipper who could flip knives? Damn.
That's a mud
can-
gangster.
A
They
mud
can jump
gang.
2 feet in the air. Could you imagine that coming at you with a knife?
Can you imagine a 5'1" Mudskipper rolling up on you?
Damn, Tim's 5'1".
And he can only jump 2
Put
feet
him on
in
blast.
the air.
Damn.
Don't put him next to a window.
But-
Don't do it.
Oh.
Oh, God. All right,
But yeah,
guys.
he's not,
Speaking of
he's,
windows.
he's not with us.
He
I
is
don't
and he
know.
isn't. He's in the in between. He pops in and out of existence, so we'll hear him once in a while. He'll make some like weird groaning noise.
Mhm.
Who knows? Anyway, so how we doing? What's going on?
Thriving.
How's the weather been for everybody?
Awful.
Psych, I don't care.
Oh fuck, dude.
God. I fucking got you.
She's just mad because she's
Dude.
cold.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Nah, but it's been rainy as fuck out here. Like every day this
Aw.
week, just pouring. And I had to
I
work
love
in it.
it.
You know what it's like working in the mud? There ain't no
Nope.
skipping in the mud.
Are we pulling it back? I was about to say,
Ain't no,
I was
ain't no
gonna-
skipping
going
in the
back to
mud.
Mudskipper.
It starts raining and Ryan just like lays down on his stomach and like walks around on his arms.
Eyes bulge out of my
Drags his
head. I grow a
legs.
big fucking tail, blue spots. I just start walking
Mudskipper.
around, start flopping around,
Opens
mouth
his
agape.
mouth really wide and at his coworkers.
That's it. I do that for 8 hours a day and get paid.
Damn, that's the
That's it.
life.
The
Uh-huh.
more you keep your mouth open, the more water you drink during the day when it's raining.
Perfect.
Wow.
It's a
That's
living.
fact.
Gotta stay hydrated.
And that's
Okay,
all
but no,
facts.
for real though.
I also
I was,
can't work outside. I can't do it.
it's
Not where I live. It's too fucking hot.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a good point.
you live in like Satan's asshole, so it's like it's always
Yeah.
hot and steamy down there. It's no good. No
I'm
good.
like on the boil of Satan's asshole.
Ooh.
It's
Ooh, the
Spicy.
hemorrhoid.
If
Yeah.
he went a little north,
Satan's
though,
hemorrhoid.
if he went a little north though,
Ugh.
he'd be
and the
fine.
crack, yeah.
Damn, speaking of hemorrhoids, have y'all ever had one?
I
No.
don't think so.
Yeah.
They're not fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I can't imagine like
They-
like just like something bursted in my asshole and I just start bleeding. Like
Like,
that sounds
yeah.
disgusting. That sounds awful.
like-
That's probably good though. That if it bursts,
what?
then it's gone.
Well, yeah, I guess, but oh,
Yeah, like
Ugh.
one day you're just wiping. The next thing you know, this is blood.
just
That
wiping
would-
real hard.
I think that I would have a whole panic attack trying to figure out what happened,
Yeah.
even if it's an obvious answer, like, oh, it's a hemorrhoid, but am I dying?
My brain,
bleeding!
yeah, my brain would immediately go to I've got internal bleeding. It's from a cancer.
I'm dying.
dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's from a cancer.
Yeah,
I
something
have
like
a
Not the
cancer.
cancer.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever had one.
Well,
So
lucky you.
back to jobs.
Yeah.
Manny, you said you would never work outside.
Mm-mm.
What are some other jobs we wouldn't do?
True.
You know, moving. I hate moving and helping people move.
Oh
I'm-
God, yes.
Like, I'm not looking forward to moving myself,
Mhm.
which I have to do like in a month. I'm dreading it.
Dreading it.
Packing sucks too.
I'm okay with packing, but
Unpacking.
I can never be a
Just
mover.
wait.
Yeah.
I
that's
think
fair.
that I
Fuck that.
It's a
could
hard
be a
job.
mover. Like
Yeah.
if I was just moving people's stuff and not having to pack it up for them. I hate the packing part. As far as just like
Yeah.
move thing from one place to another, I can handle that. I mean, it would be hard.
Do movers pack stuff for you? I don't
Some do.
Yeah.
Sometimes
It just
yeah.
depends.
Do they?
Really?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they just kind of like grabbed the couch, threw it in a truck, and drove away.
Yeah.
Here's your dildo box, ma'am. You want me to put
See,
this?
Ma'am.
that's one thing.
Your box marked purple cocks. Here you go.
So
It's
if
so
the
heavy.
military
Tommy,
moves
quick.
you, they just like grab all your shit, throw it in a box, get it from point A to point B. And people have talked about like, what am I supposed to do with like sex toys or personal items, things like that. And
Pack them in your carry-on.
yeah,
Put
but
it with the
some
toothbrush.
people have been like, yeah,
Your personal carry-on.
was meaning to get my stuff out, but I forgot. And by the time I remembered, it was already packed up. So like they definitely touched all my weird panties. and
No
stuff.
shame.
And
Yeah,
Think
they,
about it though. You know how many dildos they
Oh,
run
probably
across?
they sniffed it.
Millions.
You know how many
They
dildos
smelled
they
it.
probably buy?
No, the ones that they pack.
but how many do you think
Or
they
buy.
pocket?
You know? What?
Hmm.
What?
Good
Like
point.
just slide them in their pocket.
Wow, look at this
and-
cock ring.
I
That's
want
a
it.
nice looking
Look at this
cock ring.
dildo.
I've been
I think
eyeballing those
I'll-
online
this-
for a while.
I think I'll
This
slip this in
dingle
my
hopper.
ass and steal it.
I thought they were
That's how
sold
they
out.
hide it.
He picks it up and
Nice.
like holds it up to the light and then just sprints to the bathroom.
I'll be right back.
He's like sizing it up. He's like, yeah, I can fit this.
And then you see him
When
like
I'm-
kind of inch walking throughout the house later.
He has a tail. Like,
Inch
that-
walking.
How'd you get that
man,
tail
I
from?
like your tail, man. I have one just like it. yeah.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
man.
dildos,
Cool.
I had a friend who worked at a sex shop, and like this, they had like a whole movie wall on one side, and this guy came in and he was like looking at the posters, and the guy I knew walked up to him. He's like, "Hey, do you need help finding a movie or whatever?" And he's like, "I really like this girl. Like, is there more videos of this girl?" Pointing to her on the
Mm.
on like her poster.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Man, she's just so beautiful. Like, that's a real woman." And as he's pointing, he's like touching the poster, and it's touching her penis. He's like, "That's a real woman." Wow, she's beautiful. I want more videos of her. And he's like, "Do you know what kind of woman that is?"
Progressive.
He's like, and that's exactly why I love her.
Exactly.
That's a
I have
real
another
woman.
story.
Tell it.
So he said that this like couple came in. The guy was much older than the girlfriend or wife or whatever, and they were picking out outfits. And he walked up and he was like, "So what size do you wear?" Talking to the woman. It was like a nurse outfit, like a sexy nurse, and she's like, "Oh, this isn't for me. It was for the husband."
Yeah.
He's like, I need double
Uh,
XL.
Whoa.
Damn, that's
You have a
fun.
32 long. But
So-
I couldn't do that because I could not work at a job like that and keep a straight fucking
You
face.
just laugh at everybody
If
that
like
comes
someone's well, if like someone's dad got like a cock sword, and like because
Cock
there's such
sword?
thing,
What
it's
is
a
it?
sword with a dick on it. Like,
Oh, what?
fuck.
Okay.
The boys
So if like
sparring
someone's
tonight.
dad came in and like bought one of those, I'd be like, I don't know what to
I saw,
do.
I saw your dad buy a cock sword.
The first time that I ever went into one of those stores and I saw
We
where
had a
you could
duel.
buy like somebody's butt, like you could just buy a butt. Like I knew about
Yes!
fleshlights,
Yeah.
but I didn't realize that you could buy an ass.
You can buy like a
What?
Mhm.
pussy and ass.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
got
not
like
it's
a
just
combo.
both the holes.
Yeah.
Combo.
But it has like half
yeah,
a leg.
yeah, it's like half the
Yeah,
thigh, and then
those-
it like
those
goes a
legs just
little
get in
bit
the
up
way.
the back. It's like fuck the rest of this. I just want the ass.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those
I
legs
remember
are
seeing that
hard.
To be
being
honest-
like, what the fuck is that?
I'm gonna be honest. Like male sex toys like that, like they're always very grotesque. Like that's a little weird. It's a little scary looking, you know.
A little bit.
You know.
I
It's
feel
just-
like with
it's a little
women's,
weird,
they
it's
take a
little
lot of
freaky.
care to make them look pretty and like presentable. But with men's, it's just like
Sparkly.
asshole.
This thing's got lips.
Both
Put your
kinds.
cock in it.
I have seen a fleshlight once that was like a mouth, but the
Mhm.
inside of the mouth was a pussy. I was like,
Okay.
this isn't
What?
right?
This guy has a lot of
the
commitment
perfect,
issues. He's
the
not sure what
perfect
he
woman.
wants. Finally, I've been looking for this thing.
Yes!
One of these.
We call these the Mudskippers.
That's because it has an asshole on the other end.
Hell yeah.
The-
Golly.
Put a little pudding. Skip some mud.
Pudding? Like
Yeah,
chocolate
what are you
pudding?
putting in
Yeah,
there?
Jell-O
But
brand.
don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be bizarre.
I can't think of any other jobs though that I would like. Maybe like someone that has like wipe asses and stuff. Like I could deal with like
Like
A
being
fluffer?
in CNA or something.
Or a fluffer.
You guys know what that
Does
is, right?
anyone want to explain to our audience what a
Yeah.
fluffer is?
It's someone that comes in and fluffs the porn actors' genitalia. Their
Keeps 'em
wieners.
hard.
Yeah, keeps them hard. And
Somebody
keeps
You
the
gotta hand it
he's
off.
the real hero. The real hero of the porn.
Usually, is it
He's
usually
the
a man?
real star.
Can be or
He, she, they, them.
depends what kind of shoot.
He, she, they, them. I love
Donks.
the inclusivity.
I do what I can.
We know fluffers of all kind.
It's beautiful.
Would that be a bad job or a good job?
Depends
I
on how
think
much you
it'd
get
be bad.
paid.
Good point.
It's like you
guess,
don't have
yeah.
to be in the porn, so like your face and body and stuff don't necessarily have to be in it. You just
But
have
you
to
still
be
get to play
behind
with
the
dicks.
scenes, ready to
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
or get fucked.
Yeah.
So,
You gotta witness that.
Ugh.
Fuck or get fucked.
and if you don't do a good enough job, they might
Fuck or
spank you a
get
little bit. so.
Don't say that. God.
Watch your fucking mouth.
So, kind of
Bitch.
unrelated, but also related. Jobs that I wouldn't do. And this is specifically because every time that I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, John's like, why don't you go to school?
Like
to
every 6
be-"
weeks?
Yeah. I feel like you really just
I'm
read
so
me
sorry.
hard. that
That was cutthroat.
That was really cutthroat.
God damn.
But John will always say, why don't you go to school and become an x-ray tech? And I'm like, why do you think I would ever want to be an x-ray tech? What about me?
Do you talk about
screams?
bones a lot?
He's just trying to give you
The
cancer.
nurse, but
Ew.
yeah, I don't know
DIY
why
tumor.
he just thinks that
I guess
should
there's
do that.
always a market for them.
I guess I don't know, but I
Ultrasound
told him
too.
Why not?
the
Be
last
needing their
time I
bones
told him to
x-rayed.
stop fucking saying it because I was like, I'm stressed out about life. I'm having an existential crisis. Don't say X-ray tech ever again.
Ooh, you know what job I would like though?
What?
That I've like I love my job. I
X-ray
do
tech.
hair, by the way. But yeah, it's X-ray tech. No, I would love to go to like mortuary school and like
What?
fix faces, like and
you
do
call
makeup
Tim
and
Grimm?
hair.
Yeah.
Well, no, like I've been following this girl on TikTok that is going to mortuary school, and like they teach you like if someone gets like cut on their face or something, they teach you how to like fill it in and make it look normal, and they teach you how to do makeup and hair. And I'm like, shit, I already know half of that. I already know how to do half.
Yeah.
So
I've
like you
watched
just
the
make them look
makeup.
pretty in the casket.
I mean, I guess it would be a very natural transition for you,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, and
From
you have to think
alive
about it, too.
people to
These
dead people.
these clients won't be complaining about jack shit. They're fucking dead.
they
Their
won't
families
ask
will.
you for the hairbrush.
the families be like, I don't really like the way you did her eyeshadow. It's like, well,
Wipe-
I don't care.
Wipe
She's
it
dead.
off.
Why'd you give him a
Wipe
fro?
it off. I did
Why'd
see
you give
one
her a
TikTok.
mustache?
I saw one TikTok where the girl said that she was putting lipstick on the girl and didn't like the color. And when she went to go wipe it off, it like wiped her lips off.
Oh my god, dude.
God.
What the fuck?
So I know which one
Put
you're
those
talking
back
about.
on.
Apparently, it was like a wax that they'd put on there, like to try and make them look more like voluminous and alive, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And so it
okay,
wasn't
I
her
didn't see that
actual lip.
part.
But this girl went a very long time thinking that she wiped the whole lip off. That would be
Oh my God.
horrendous.
Well, they like
Nothing but
embalm
bone.
the shit out of these houses. Houses.
What?
They what to
She
the
had the
Embalm.
house buried with her.
They embalm these bodies, so they're like rock
Captain goes
hard
down
for
with
a
his ship.
while.
They're people, Emily, not houses.
When I die, I hope that my body is rock hard for a long time.
This is not a house; it's a home.
I hope they embalm me with concrete.
She's a brick house.
That's why they call that song that.
Yeah.
She's a
Oh
brick
my God.
Sorry, guys, I fucked up. Sorry to all the dead bodies out there. R.I.P.
All the dead bodies listening.
Rip. Good luck.
Tim, tell
Have
him I'm
fun.
sorry, man, since you're on the other side.
Yeah, give us some insight on the underworld.
All the DBs.
He's like, it's pretty lit down here. Everybody's
cool,
fucking because there's
guys.
no risk of a STD.
I agree with what he said.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody's
bold
fucking.
No, what Tim said.
Yeah, what Tim
What did
said.
Tim say?
You heard him.
Can't you hear? He's all around us. He's
like-
everywhere.
She's not getting it.
He's in your hair.
Got in your ears.
I'm in your walls, Emily.
He's in your
That is
Doors
something you would
armpits.
say.
Setting and closing.
Oh, man. But
Ryan,
back to
any
jobs
jobs
that we wouldn't do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I quite literally one of the things I do at my job is put a hose into septic tanks and suck out shit. So I mean, I'm pretty numb to that. It doesn't really gross me out.
You just suck
anymore.
it on the other side of the hose. Just sucking out the shit.
Yeah, yeah. That's how you gotta start the hose to
Oh,
get
that
it
made me
flowing.
gag,
You know?
actually. Oh,
Somebody say it
You
again.
know,
no.
I specialize in it because I've got like a big mouth. It's like a big 4-inch hose. So I'm just like like a Mudskipper, just right on
Please,
that
my
thing.
stomach is fucked up.
He just fills up his cheeks
I might have to leave.
like a squirrel.
I'm so sorry.
Ew. So I just want to give everybody reference. I had food poisoning yesterday and I was fucked up
Oh,
all
did you?
day. Yes, and Maddie
Aw.
decided to put a throw up gif in our Discord, and I literally was like, ugh!
That's right. I remember
That's why I said,
that.
Maddie, can you please delete this? It is literally a gif of a man sitting at like a baseball game, not getting up at all, and just puking in his hands.
Yeah. It was.
I was
it
gonna
was
ask
something
you,
else.
and I didn't get there before you deleted it anyway. But I was gonna say, okay, I'll delete that one. But can I post another throw up gift?
No, bitch.
The answer's no.
That's
It's
what I
always
do.
no.
Yeah, this one's this guy's got yellow coming out of him. I gotta see this. I
Oh,
gotta share this to the
God.
world.
So in
No.
not throw uppy news,
But wait, I gotta say what job I
Okay.
wouldn't do.
Oh, yeah.
that's fair.
I don't think I could ever do a job with like dead bodies or like crime scenes or anything, just because like gore's cool and all, you know.
It's
But I would
awesome.
be traumatized. I would be
Yeah.
so viscerally traumatized. Like I've
you
seen some shit.
are you
There's
squeamish?
some shit.
In
Only
person?
with certain things. Usually I'm alright, but certain things they just like they hit a note, they hit a neuron, and I just start fucking, and I just can't stop thinking about it.
Like,
And I
have you seen a-
nightmares?
like-
Nightmares.
Have you seen a lot of blood, like in person?
Blood is fine. Blood doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
See, I'm not.
What
good
bothers
Actually, a
me-
vampire.
What bothers me is like the thing about like people have to like clean up like crime scenes and stuff. It's like, what if the person was like suffocated or like drowned, and then they're all like blue and gray? And it's like,
Bloated and yeah.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen.
that's horrific.
I follow a crime scene cleaner on Instagram, and he doesn't post obviously like bodies, but he posts
Lame.
before he starts cleaning. Obviously,
Mhm.
he has to be like
Yeah,
conspicuous.
for real.
But he does a lot of decomp. So like people that die in their homes that people forget about or don't
Mm.
know, and literally like he's gone in places where it's like an outline of their body on the ground because they've
Mm.
decomposed into the ground.
I follow probably the
Oh.
same account or something like that.
Crime scene
and-
cleaners?
Yeah, the very one.
Yeah.
And
Shut up.
it's super interesting, and they like the way that they clean it. It's like spotless.
They do such a good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
It's
feel like
mind blowing. And
I could
they
do that.
it's kind of wild like when you need a crime scene cleaner because it can be like someone slipped and fell on the pavement and bust their head open. You have to get like biohazardous
He's got,
cleaners
like, brain
to
on
come and
the
clean.
on the sidewalk. Yeah,
Or just I guess just
Mm.
blood in general makes it a
Somebody-
biohazard.
You think a crime scene cleaner has ever been a murderer? They could clean up a body.
Ooh,
Like Dexter?
Like yeah, right.
Oh.
Well, he's not a
Hey,
crime scene cleaner,
true.
but
I'm
Like they
sure
could clean
that
up a body
that
like that.
exists.
in the grand scheme of things of the 7 billion people in the world, I'm sure that has happened at least once.
We wouldn't know it.
Mm, we wouldn't.
True.
I think
mean,
that the crime scene
Jack the Ripper.
cleaner things that like just bother me to my core the most are like the people who just like shit everywhere, and they had to get a biohazard
Yes.
person to come clean up the poopy.
Those are see,
Or,
I can do
like,
the blood. It's the
rotten
shit.
They
food,
just shit and cum
like
everywhere.
a vacant house. yeah, a vacant house with shit and cum.
They were mid cum when they died, and since they died, it instantly solidified, and they just had like a waterfall just frozen in
Well,
midair.
like the poop one.
Icicle.
The
Yeah.
poop one, it'll be like prisons where like, sorry,
You okay?
it's like poop.
Emily's out here gagging.
Sorry,
Shit.
smeared on the wall,
Martin.
and they like write shit.
Oh my
I can't keep talking about it.
Stop. You gotta stop.
I can talk about anything but poop.
She's about
Literally
to,
poop.
she's about
So
to
gross.
die right
So
now.
let's talk about
Dude,
Oh,
mud.
we need to fly Emily out to Jersey so I can show her what I do for my job. You know, just like let her
couldn't.
handle everything. Just like stick her hands down in there. You know.
It's so bad. And see, like, blood makes me like woozy, but like talking about
Mm.
it doesn't. But like talking about people playing with poop is like,
Man,
scat man, skibbing him up.
do you ever plan on having like kids at all?
Oh yeah, like I'll have to
Yeah.
deal with it.
Yeah.
I was
You've
about to
changed
say-
It's
diapers?
different with like it's
Lot of
different with like a
dookie.
poopy diaper than like grown men.
Yeah, but what
playing
about when the
with their
baby figures
shit?
out how to take the diaper off?
That baby's going in the trash.
Mom of the
The
year.
whole baby and diaper gone.
Just throw it out.
My older brother apparently did that. My dad said he walked in the room and
Threw
he
the
had
baby out?
managed to take his. My brother managed to
Oh.
take his diaper off and like
Just
Went
made a
to
mess
town.
of it.
Oh, no.
What, ate it?
he was like calling my mom. He's like, "This is
You went
your
to town.
mess."
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's awful. Man, dude, babies
Next
are gross.
topic.
Shout out to your
please.
shout out to your
for
brother.
real. Yeah, shout out to your brother and that baby. Shout out to that baby, dude.
You'll have
Easy
to
shit.
Baby
like,
doo-doo.
clip this part of the podcast and send it to him.
He'll be like, "What the fuck?"
My friends are your biggest fans. See, I want to tell
Him
a
would
story
be
about my
proud.
sister, but I feel like
Tell-
we just
tell the
we
cool
just
story.
need
Does she
to.
listen?
No, but I'll save
You
her
should
the
tell it.
embarrassment.
Aw.
Because I could really embarrass her.
Bring it up later and say it's a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah, my friend who I spent a lot of time with when I was 4 and she was
But
a newborn.
And we have
Shout
the
out-
same last name.
childhood
well,
friend.
used to have
And
the
lived
same
in the
last
same
name.
house, and we also shared a mom and even a dad too. Weird coincidence.
It was the wildest thing. Definitely not sisters.
Yeah.
Our initials are similar too.
Oh, I'm better off.
We even look the same.
Ah!
But you know, speaking of sisters and siblings, what about people we don't like? Specifically, types of people we don't like. Because I've got an answer in my head, but I want to
Go
know.
ahead.
Just like a stereotype, you know? Anybody got one off the bat, or
Bigots.
should I start?
Nazis.
Well, yes. No, but
Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
like normal, everyday people that you talk to.
The thing that like literally irks me, I hate watching videos of it, is white women that go to stores. They're like, excuse me, can I talk to your manager? Like
Karens?
those
Yeah.
type of bitch.
Karens.
Yes, there is something that just because I worked retail before, and a lot of times it happens in like customer service and retail. I just like I just cannot.
You
Mm.
wouldn't believe how picky people get about their septic tanks. The big
Yeah.
tank in the ground that you literally shit into. People are like, it's not clean enough. Really? What do you want me to do? Climb down in there with a shovel and scoop it out for you? Like,
in
I've just
there.
got a straw here, man. It's just a big straw.
Hey,
What do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do?
Have you ever had to
Nuts.
climb
I'm
in
getting the
and
fuck
clean
out of
it?
here, man.
Have you ever
Huh?
had to climb in and like clean it?
I don't do it. The boss man does it, and he gets like a
Nice.
full suit on. He's like dun 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 dun. And he gets
Fire.
through like a
Oh,
squeegee.
man.
That's a good.
That
That's a good.
rarely
That's a
ever
good boss.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah,
make
the
you
bosses
do it. Yeah.
where I work, they are not afraid to get down and dirty.
Yeah. To get
Down
in the
and
shit.
dirty with all the turdies.
Who are some other people that y'all don't like?
Karens
I
are
hate
good.
like. Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Honestly, I've never seen a Karen in person. I want to so bad.
Want to meet my
I know,
mom?
right?
Yeah.
Witness the real Karen.
Um,
I've been around like friends that have been a little Karen-y, and my mom has been a Karen before, but like in a good way. Like when I was in high school, one of my textbooks went missing, and I was telling my mom, I was like, I swear to God, I turned it in. Like she scanned it and everything. I don't know what happened to it because the book was like $200 or $300.
Yeah.
No shit.
And my mom went up to that school and yelled at that teacher, and she found my book. The teacher found my book.
oh hell yeah.
I did
Hey,
turn
it
it in,
Nice.
but like she was like, "You're gonna find that book, and if you don't, you're gonna pay." I was like so embarrassed. I was like, "Oh fuck."
This teacher's
It was
gonna
like-
fucking hate me.
It was the end of the school year anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, moms sometimes have to come to the rescue of us poor children.
Mama's gotta get angry.
My mom
Mama's gotta kill
got
someone.
onto 2 different teachers for just 3 teachers for just flat out bullying me as a student.
Is it because she was a teacher?
I mean, she would have done it either way, but I think that I was an asshole.
No. I'm saying, were you being bullied because she was?
I don't know. I think one of them started to bully because my mom called her out on not knowing how to fucking subtract. The other one was just a general dickhead, and I have ADHD that was undiagnosed and unmedicated. And so there was one time that he told me to get out of my cloud of stupid, and my mom was not like that.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
He got
I'm
fired,
saving that. I'm
like,
saving that one.
2 years later. Because
Was this
finally
middle
they had enough.
school, high school?
It was high school.
Yeah, well,
You may have known this teacher.
It was a
you're
guy.
telling me.
Yeah.
Get out of your cloud.
Somebody told
Do I
like,
care
like a 16-year-old
about
kid
saying the name?
to get out of
What's
their
what's
cloud
the
of
first letter of
stupid.
his last name?
A. He was like a
Tell me later.
history teacher down at
Y'all are getting
the
too
ninth
much into
grade academy.
detail.
Yeah, it's too much detail.
This is too much. This is too much. Tim, what
You
do you
have
have to
to
say about all this? Awesome.
Love that input.
But yeah, he was awful. And then we had another teacher who, oh my God, you would maybe remember this one. She was an English teacher for the sophomores. And
Probably.
she said that she dated Kevin Bacon. She said that she had
Yes.
vagina.
Big lady.
Yeah, she said that she had like vagina cancer and that her cervix was removed and then grew back.
Oh no.
She
It grew
She
back.
said that she was like an Olympic skier.
She's an
or some
anomaly,
shit.
guys.
Whoa.
Yeah, and she was awful to me. Like I turned in work and she gave me a
Was it
0
real?
just because
Was any of her stuff real?
Yeah,
No,
did you
she
I
check?
need
was-
to know.
absolutely a
You
compulsive
definitely
liar.
did not date Kevin Bacon.
And she may have
Okay.
had like cervical cancer, but they don't remove your cervix. And telling your students that it grew back is
Yeah,
weird.
still.
Like
Telling your students you had cervical cancer and getting into detail
Yeah,
about
that's a
it's
little
weird.
much.
yeah.
You could be like, yeah, guys, I had cancer if it comes up one day, but you don't be like,
She did date Bevan Kaken.
God,
I
some
think
other
she
guy.
got
God damn it.
It's just like a totally different guy.
Yeah.
I thought
It's
you were
like a
being serious. I was
completely
like,
normal
who?
guy.
And he's like, IMDb, Bevan Kaken.
Evan. But yeah, she bullied me and my mom really got on her ass about that for a little bit. And you know what?
If you go to World Star, they actually fucking fought.
They actually paid Maddie $43 for the video.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Royalties.
I'm
Yeah,
still raking
real.
in that dough.
Have y'all ever made a viral video? Not
Kind
necessarily
of.
a fight video, but
Kind of.
has anything gone viral for you?
Sort of. I got posted on like a really popular meme page and it got like 20,000 views, but that was about it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was
Good
the
for
I was the
you.
cup. I was the cup in 2 Girls 1 Cup.
Wow.
Yeah.
Super
You know,
I
Superstar.
hate you.
30 minutes
Back
of
to
fame.
shit again.
You know, my 5 minutes of fame.
Superstar.
You
It's
know.
always poop. It's always poop.
This is the poop
Oh.
episode. That's what this is. We have our title, the poop episode.
The poop.
The poop. The
I-
poop.
Two girls, one Manny.
Speaking of shit things, the only viralness that I've ever gotten was a popular, now hated beauty influencer with a brand reposted me on their page after.
James
I
Charles?
know this.
Jeffree
Close.
Star.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he actually blocked me on Twitter not too long after because I had said something mean. I don't remember what I said. I think I just called him out for something, and he said, "No, blocked."
Hi, how are ya?
That's pretty cool, though.
Hi, how's it going?
All right, petition to get Jeffree Star to unblock Maddie.
Please, please.
At
I want to call
Jeffree
you a
Star.
racist again.
Please,
I'll
please, let me
never
bring
do
up the
it.
fact that you said you'd have sex with a 16-year-old. Please, please.
Disgusting. I've never gone viral. I don't know if anybody was going to ask me that, but
We were just waiting. It was an open invitation.
discussion.
one time I got 1,000 likes on a TikTok comment,
Whoa.
and I was like, good.
I'm famous. You retire.
I think I might have gotten more once because I thought the way that the TikTok was like, the way it went, I was like, this husband cheats on his wife, and
Mm.
everybody liked it.
Everybody liked that.
What about
Cheaters.
maybe
got, like,
not particularly like
Oh,
Oh,
I'll say,
sorry,
I
Manny,
got
you
like
go.
16K views on a TikTok of mine.
very
Was I
hype,
in
very
it?
hype.
Was it the
all good.
Yeah.
Tartantular one?
No, it was
Okay,
the-
I did go
it was
viral,
the-
guys.
The Tetris one. All
Oh, I
shit.
loved that.
Yeah.
That was so good. Yeah, that was good. But what about maybe not particularly like famous video or like viral video by numbers, but what are some times you've been recognized by a famous person or somebody that you really look up to who is like, oh, I could never just have a conversation with this person. They're too big.
Oh, that's never happened. Mm-mm.
Really?
It has happened to me. So it actually just happened recently. So back when I was 18, I went and saw this band called 4 Year Strong, and I was able to go see them. They had like an acoustic set before their this is so lame, before their actual like concert. And so I was able to take pictures and stuff with them. Well, I was in Detroit not too long ago, and we went to this coffee shop, and I looked over and I saw them, and they were just getting coffee, and I was like, I know them. I know them.
peeing.
And David was like, who the fuck are they? I was like, I don't know their names, but I know the band they're in. And I wish I could have gone up to them because like I still had the photo and I wanted to show them. I was like, this was 10 years ago. And I never did. I was too scared. And I was like, why the fuck am I scared? They're not even that famous.
Not to mention, you're like a grown adult. Come on.
I
you
know.
Can do it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Come on, man. Come on.
I don't know. I don't like confrontation at all. So that was like confrontation for me.
So
Makes
an
sense.
awkward confrontation that I've had with a famous person. I went to New York my senior year of high school. That was like the senior trip. And we saw some, I don't even remember what it was called. It was some little like play musical thing that Corbin Bleu was in. And
that's all you gotta say, baby. That's all you gotta say.
so afterwards, we're all like outside. He comes out to like say hi and like take pictures with people, and I was so excited. I wanted a picture with him, and I didn't even like High School Musical like that. I was just like, famous person, need a picture. Like it was just totally fake excitement. But he was like, he'd pass me each time, and I was like getting frustrated. And I remember I like looked at my friend and I made a face like, oh my god, I can't believe that he keeps passing us. And then I turned back and he was staring directly at me, and I was like, he saw me make a face of irritation. And I was so
I'll
embarrassed.
remember this forever.
It's like it haunts me. Like it makes me so uncomfortable to think about. Like he's
like, oh, you're that disappointed girl.
You're that bitch with the angry face all the
There's
time.
no way that he would remember who I was in the sea of people, but I just know that we locked eyes in that moment, and I was like, fuck.
If it makes you feel any better, his name is way too close to Cordon Bleu, which is embarrassing.
Embarrassing. I did get a picture with him.
Imagine.
I'm trying to see if I can find it to send to you guys. I
forgot he was.
Was
a
he
person.
big-haired Corbin Bleu or small-haired Corbin Bleu?
Medium hair.
I have to know.
It was somewhere in between.
I have a funny story.
Go for it.
Tell it.
Corbin Bleu
So-
story.
And it's close. So the very first concert I ever went to was a Jonas Brothers concert. And, and
Sick.
my brain, I didn't know this. Like, nobody ever told me this. I didn't know that you couldn't just, like, meet the people after the concert.
Yeah.
You have to have, like,
Yeah.
a backstage pass or whatever. So they were performing at the local state fair, because this was still when they were, like, I think they just got signed to, like, record with Disney. And me and my friend were, like, we tried to look extra cute. We made shirts. Like, mine said Nick on the back, and hers said Kevin, which was like the ugly one. But she was like obsessed with Kevin. So we were like, all right, the concert's over. Like, we need to go and try and meet them, because like I was like, for sure Nick is gonna fall in love with me. And we were like scouring the fairgrounds. Like, they have to be maybe on a ride or something.
Yeah. Getting a corn dog. They're so down to earth.
We never met them.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, you don't say. You're not.
So,
You're
Am
not,
I
same
married to
you're
fair-
not
Nick
engaged to
Jonas?
Nick.
No.
Are you sure?
Nick?
on the same fairgrounds, do you know how every year they have like the gun show or whatever in
This one?
so they had like the big gun thing. It's like Gunarama, or maybe it was Turkey Rama. I don't know, some kind of Rama
That sounds southern to me.
at the Georgia National Fairgrounds.
Gonorrhea.
And
Dogs,
gonorrhea.
dogs.
I have gonorrhea. It's always poop. But anyway, so do y'all remember the show Swamp People?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Jay Paul, the younger one, who I guess was
Jake Paul.
J. Paul. J. Paul
I'm just kidding.
Molinier. I don't know how you say his last name, but anyway,
Millionaire.
I met him and his dad at the fair, and I was like, we're gonna be in love.
That's actually- that's actually-
Oh, we're
But
gonna be
then
in love.
I followed him on Twitter like that afternoon, and he followed me back.
Wow.
Did not ever
Whoa.
speak to him again.
Like, I'm moving to the swamp.
I probably just like mostly said like hi and
Call me Swamp Mama.
so mama.
Swamp
Because he's getting in
baby.
this Mudskipper.
Better
yeah,
skip this
so
mud.
That was a cool
Oh.
experience.
Ryan, you got one?
Kind of.
You got the
I know
question.
the first concert I ever
so.
went to, I got to meet
What concert?
the band Ice Nine Kills.
Hmm.
Yeah, they are a metalcore band, but yeah, I got to meet them afterwards. Just about every show I go to is always like a smaller show, so I always get to meet the people afterwards because
Yeah.
either like one of like the opening bands is just kind of like hanging out at the merch stand. I'm like, hey guys, spit in my mouth, please.
Let me take a picture.
Please. No, but I'd say more recently I just tweet at bands that I really like, and usually I get pretty lucky,
They
and
send
they're
dick
like,
pics.
yeah, they'll respond in one way or another. But
I did meet
yeah.
the lead singer of Acacia Strain. That was the first
Mm,
concert I ever stage dived at,
That's super.
Yeah.
and
How was it?
it was so much fun. But there was one point where I jumped up on stage and the guitar player, like, he had whipped his guitar back and like hit me in the face
Oh, with like the
so
head of
hard.
it?
Yeah, where like the
Ooh.
prongs are, and I had 3 bruises on my cheek because of how hard he. But your
Oh my God.
adrenaline's pumping because you're about to like, when you stage dive at like a metal show, you go and like kick people in
Yeah.
the fucking
Yeah.
face or like punch them. So your adrenaline's running and like pumping, and so like being knocked in the face by a guitar is not a big deal.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Until
But
the
I've
next
also
morning.
been punched in the face
That's pretty cool.
at a metal show
It's
by my
cool
friend.
that
It was
she's-
total accident
She
though.
got punched in the face.
That's pretty cool.
That's
yeah.
the thing. It's so I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like okay that happens.
Yeah.
Like people are in the pit and they're like moshing and stuff, and they just like whip their fists back. And like
Yeah.
one of my friends took the mic from a band once and was like doing his thing, and then when he jumped in the crowd, he punched it. It was like right in my eye,
Oh my God.
and he was like, "I'm so sorry." I mean, it didn't really hurt that bad, but I did have a bruise under my eye.
So I've
My
never.
mom's like, "What the fuck are these shows?"
Yeah, it kind of happened
Um,
at the most recent show I went to in Philly. It was a
Really?
a hardcore show in the basement of a church, which, by the way, super cool venue.
That
Shout
sounds
out
about
to
right.
the First Unitarian Church. Cool as shit,
They're
dude.
always in churches.
They're cool as shit, dude. But a local band, Keonashi, was playing there, and I didn't know that was their hometown, and people went fucking ballistic. I mean, I was getting like crawled on. People were jumping
Yeah.
off and just toppling like crowds of people in their
Nice.
stage diving.
That
Because like
had,
rather
like,
than
a
like
Travis
jumping
Scott
out, they were just
experience?
diving at you.
yeah.
And somebody had this like big ass belt buckle and just scraped my forehead and had a big mark.
Oh
right
my
through, but,
God.
again,
I've
like you said,
never-
the adrenaline's pumping. You're just like,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So I
Don't
only.
even
That's
know.
why I
got
never
into
go
a
by the
mosh
pit or by the front.
once, and that was a horrifying
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah,
I-
don't ever do that.
So I had
They're fun.
tonsillitis, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit
already off to
better,
a great
so
start.
I will go to Bearstock, which is like a little music festival
yeah.
in Macon, Georgia. So I go to Bearstock, and my boyfriend at the time was like, "Hey, you're not feeling good, but let's get up closer to the band." And I was like, "Okay, sure, whatever," not knowing what to expect. And we
What
get
band
in
was
there, and then he just like zooms in and starts like throwing his arms, and
What
I'm
band
like,
was it?
"Oh my, huh?"
Yeah.
What band
I
band
have
was
no
it?
idea. All I
it
knew
like a
was that
metal
I
band,
had
a punk
tonsillitis.
band?
I didn't feel good, and I was scared
tonsillitis.
and alone. I was like, "Okay, can somebody help me get back out because like
Yeah.
I don't belong here. I'm sick."
Like you were just on the edge of it.
Like he pulled me in like
Oh,
a
he put
little
you
bit,
in. Oh.
and I was
Okay.
like, "Dude, what the fuck? This is." I thought we were just gonna go
Where am
stand.
So you were like maintaining the pit. You were just getting ran into, and you're like, "Get off me!"
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it like
yeah.
wasn't too crazy where I was at, but people were starting to like get moving, you know. And then
Mhm.
he ran in a couple feet deep, and I was like, "Bro, I can't do
I
this.
guess I'm
I
staying
got
back here."
tonsillitis."
I haven't
I
moshed
Pits
in
are
so
really
long.
fun.
Yeah, I've
Mosh,
had some
mosh,
good
mosh.
experience. One time I got like hit in the face and my glasses fell off, and the pit kind of stopped
No.
and helped me find my glasses.
Oh, that's
That was nice.
Aw,
That's
now
kinda
that's
wholesome.
etiquette. That's etiquette.
I also got punched at by a girl because I was on the edge of the pit and she was on the edge of the pit and I kind of bumped into her. Her boyfriend like pushed me off,
That's the
Push me
one thing
back
that's
in.
so annoying.
and she started like coming at me with fists. I was just kind of like,
Dumb
God.
bitch.
I was just kind of like,
Like, what
leaning
the
back,
hell?
like,
What the hell
Stop.
going on?
Like
Ew,
you gotta
I hate
expect
people
that.
like that.
You gotta expect that if you're on the edge.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's like a metal show. Like people will either like they all understand, or there's that one person that's like, "Hey, you touched my fucking girl.
Yeah.
You touched my girl." Or the people that stand on they purposely stand on the edge and hold their fists out like straight out from them so they don't get hit. I'm like, don't stand on the edge
Yeah.
of it. Come
Yeah.
back some more,
Yeah.
you stupid dumbass.
Yeah, there's definitely like a like an etiquette to moshing. It's like,
Mm.
yeah, you're swinging your arms around, you're running around, but you're not out there purposely clocking motherfuckers. You shouldn't be like purposely punching at people. You're just kind of
Yeah.
like,
I've
you know,
definitely seen that before.
yeah, and those type of people deserve to get fucking knocked out and trampled on the floor.
Yeah.
Not
I
assholes.
saw there was one guy
If
that
someone
was like
falls,
being a
you pick
menace
him up.
though, and someone
Exactly.
reared back and hit him and knocked his ass out.
Security carried a drunk guy out at a show I went to because he was just standing there and he's like throwing up on himself and he's just like
Ugh.
throwing fists at people and he just stank.
Oh
And
my
every
God.
time he would come over, he just like punch people. And this like really
Ew.
big guy with like dreads. He was like, "Watch this," and he had like this anime girl mask. And he just
Watch
clocked
this.
him. Clocked him.
Anime
This guy
girl
was
mask.
like 7 foot. Yeah, he was such a funny looking dude. Big long dreads, and I'm like 14 alone at this metal show. He's like, "Watch this." He's got this like glow in the dark anime girl mask. He just fucking clocks this drunk dude, and the security carries him. Not the dread guy,
There was
the
a
drunk guy.
Nice.
There was a show I went to where a guy was drunk, and there was mostly like high school students at this show, and he got butt ass naked in the pit. And I'm like, you're exposing yourself to minors.
Oh,
But
my
he was
God.
drunk, and I guess he just thought it was funny. Like he got butt naked. Now that was the first time I ever saw a man naked.
You do that at like a 21 plus show or like an 18 plus show.
He hasn't
I
seen
was
one
like
yet.
16 because I could drive. I can remember I could drive, so it was like 16 or 17. But he was obviously 21 or 22.
Yeah,
But
you don't be doing that at all
Wasted.
age shows.
Damn.
yeah, because there could have been
Mm.
like younger children there too.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah,
he got
for sure.
arrested, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good.
I think it's really
I guess
funny.
I could look it up and see if he's on the.
He's on a
sex
yeah.
Oh
He's
my
on a
God,
list.
yeah.
Wait, did you know
he's
who
on
it
a list.
was?
He's got to warn his neighbors that he might go
Oh,
moshing
shit.
naked.
Oh, you do.
Let me see if I can look it up. Actually,
Oh my God.
Wacky.
I can't remember his first name.
I think it's really funny when I go to like a hardcore or metal show and I just see like little kids. There's
Yeah.
like people like way too young to be in this environment. I'm like,
You're like,
that
that was
kid's
me
either
once.
gonna have the time of their life or they're gonna die. Like no in between.
Yeah,
You know?
A or Z.
Yeah. Also, where are your parents? Who let you in here?
Oh, my mom never knew I was going.
they're in the
Oh
pit.
I was
my
like, I'm
God.
gonna go stay the night at blah blah blah's house, and I would go to these shows.
Oh, that's yeah, that's perfect.
Sorry, mommy. Every weekend, it was a show.
Actually, speaking of music and shows, what do your parents think of all of your music tastes? You know?
Well, my dad likes metal,
Mm-hmm. But like your metal
like
or
Smashing
like
Pumpkins metal.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's okay.
He's old. He's 60.
like
Let
Let him be.
So classic
a-
rock,
yeah, dad rock.
Yeah.
dad rock. We all
When-
love a little dad rock.
Well, he'll listen to metal. Like he likes
Yeah.
Metallica, like that type of metal.
Yeah,
But he's not gonna go to like a fucking
Infant Annihilator.
like emo like metal show. He'd be like, "What the fuck are these kids doing?"
Why's that boy got girl hair? What's he doing?
Skinny jeans. Skinny jeans.
Loosen up them jeans.
Your balls are choking.
Listen up, them jeans.
The first time that I played any kind of like metal music, my mom just about had a fit. She's like, "What is that? Turn it off.
Yeah.
Put the Enya back on."
This ain't Taylor Swift.
This isn't
She
Alison
wears short
Krauss.
skirts, I wear skinny jeans.
Oh my God. Yeah, she didn't like that. And I was like, "But mom,
Yeah.
listen to the words." And she's like, "The words are just shouting." Like,
Yeah.
get creative
What are they
with it.
saying?
They're saying, "Ah!" Just like that.
They're saying, "I'm so sad. My girlfriend left me. My dick is small." And that's it.
Is that what
Listen,
your
I
music
grew up in the
is
era
like?
of you had to train your hair to part. So you would get out of the shower and part it really far over and like comb it
Pete-
over and clip it so
Pete
it would
Wentz.
stay.
I was never very successful in that.
Same.
Like the raw XD emo girls.
Yeah, dude, I wanted to have.
I
that
was
hair.
I was as seen as my mom would let me be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my mom, that was like an absolute no, because she was a teacher, so she saw like everything that the students were wearing, and she was like, "We're gonna go to Abercrombie and Limited too. Not Hot Topic.
I was a Ross bitch. Dress for less.
Dress for less. I spent.
I'm
We
still-
were frugal in my house.
I'm still that Ross bitch.
Dude.
I know.
Well,
Ross
I-
bitches for life.
I don't like Ross. I feel like I have a hard time finding stuff at Ross, but like TJ Maxx, good.
Whoa. All right, classist, you bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, go to TJ Maxx while we go to.
If you're a rich white
No,
woman,
it's like
just say
when I
so.
walk
God
into the
damn.
Ross here, like where I live, there's like,
like-
You're like,
nothing.
it was stinky.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
spits.
Yeah.
She
No,
spits
no,
it.
no.
Smells like
there's just
porn
nothing
here.
there.
Oh
They just
no,
don't have
Ross
stock.
fucking sucks. I'm totally on that train.
I
But
swear.
I love Ross.
Yeah, where
I
else
used
can
to
you
love Ross when I was a kid, though.
where else can you buy a t-shirt and a telescope? It's like Ross.
Dude, that's like Yamaha. It's like, oh man, dude, I love this motorcycle. Hey, you know anybody who can sell me a piano? It's like, dude, you're not gonna fucking believe this,
Wait till you go on this website, dude.
dude. Wait till I take you to the back room.
Look
Have
in the
y'all
back.
seen
The
Walmart?
back room.
Dude, speaking of Walmart, have y'all seen the videos, the TikToks of the old lady that works at Walmart, Miss Ann?
No.
No.
So she keeps making these
Maybe.
I
like,
can't wait to
Actually.
hear though.
little videos. The first one that I saw, she's in a trash can and she like pops out and she's like, "Hey guys, it's time for spring cleaning. So why don't you come down and get a trash can to help out with your spring cleaning?"
Oh,
and then
Miss
she's
Ann.
like,
Oh,
"What-
miss-
how did I get in here?" It's just like
Oh.
stupid. And she's had
I
a
love
couple or a good handful more, but I thought she was more popular than I realized.
Shout out to Miss Ann.
Miss Ann
you
at
guys seen,
Walmart
like,
is the
the-
goat.
Have you guys seen like the songs that Walmart makes you sing? Like they get in a circle and they all
What?
sing like a chant. Like
Are they
we
a
w-
cult?
the-
What
the
are
one-
you
the one-
talking about?
like they do like a morning chant. Or when they start their
Wait,
shift.
wait,
True?
wait!
Are
No,
you lying?
that is true, and I
Yeah.
know this because in college they opened up one of those Walmart neighborhood markets, like the little like just grocery store WalMarts, and I got hired there. Okay, so I got hired at the Walmart. I went through the training, and I was like, "Oh, that's fucking weird." But yeah,
like,
they
the
totally
one
did that.
the one I heard was like we are Walmart. Walmart.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Get
god!
that Walmart
that's
pride
so
going.
real. That is
Everybody
I forgot
raise
that
your
I got
Walmart
hired.
flags.
I
Oh my
worked at
God.
Walmart too for a bit.
Instead of
and-
like a Blue Lives Matter flag, it's like a regular flag, but with a Walmart star thing instead of
Oh
the
my god!
star.
Walmart.
Walmart Lives Matter.
Low prices matter.
Oh my god!
Manny, did you just go through the
We
training or
are-
did
we
you like
are
actually work at the Walmart?
No, I worked there for a
Okay.
bit.
Gotcha.
I was like a
He's like, I gotta get
graveyard.
out of
yeah,
here.
No,
like a
I
month tops.
I went the first day. They made me go work at the big Walmart and I saw some girls that I was in a sorority with and I got embarrassed.
You quit.
And
No.
I did quit immediately.
You're
after.
like, ew, you're a Walmart.
That's
You're a cashier.
I'm like, bet you're shopping here.
I used to.
So
have
would you say
shame
that
in my
those were the
work.
worst? You used to do what at your work?
No, I used to have shame in my work because I was like, man, this is lame as fuck, dude. I do like
Plumbers make a lot of
paving
money.
and poop and like shit, and I'm like, man, that's boring as fuck. And then I realized I was like, you know what? I'm making money.
Yeah.
That's admirable.
So wait,
Yeah.
what's the worst job you guys think you had?
Working at the farm.
I worked at Little Caesars. It was pretty cool though, cause like
Pizza.
Like, we had two Little
Damn, you
Caesars.
sounded just like it.
yeah, that gave me flashbacks. like pretty much because they didn't drug test. That was the main. So all my friends got hired at the same Little Caesars.
Oh shit.
So we all got there, and it was pretty chill, but it was like a shitty job.
Mhm.
I've never been drug tested before in my life,
I have been.
I had to.
and
for
I've worked at a
sporting
doctor's office.
No shit.
Yeah.
I feel
when
like
I did cross
my
country,
bad
they
work
drug tested.
experiences have been like situational. Like the job itself wasn't too bad, but like the people sucked.
People you worked with.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when I worked at Verizon for a short period of time, I had that
Oh,
boss
God.
that told me to flirt with customers and
Mm.
like she
Damn.
told me to use my
Ew.
body to sell. And it's like there were other
gonna whip a tit
locations where
out?
people were like super great. Well, I mean, I had to, you know, but No, I'm just kidding.
Gotta sell this new
She
iPhone.
was
You know
like,
what I mean?
Use your body to sell things, and I'm like, bitch, I'm wearing a fucking striped sweater. What the fuck do you mean?
I'm gonna use my body. I'm gonna be a bikini barista or a fucking stripper
Yeah,
or something.
so,
Not
like,
work at a cell phone store.
That sucked. And then I worked
Like,
at a
twerk on the
Sonic
phones.
where the manager would take our cell phones, and this was like in 2010 or something. So like not everybody had phones that like locked.
Mm.
So he would go through everyone's phones and then ask them questions about
Really?
like their boyfriends or their weekends and things like that. And like I remember, I mean, I was a minor.
Mm,
He asked me
That's
about my
super
boyfriend,
illegal.
and I was like, "That's weird."
that's inappropriate.
So
That's super,
I ended
super
up
illegal.
quitting that
Mm.
job too.
Yeah.
That's like
I feel
super mega elite illegal.
Yeah.
It's like I've never
Wow.
really
I
done
worked at a-
anything that.
I worked at a doctor's office, and that shit sucked. But like
Yeah.
compare like of all the jobs I've worked, I worked at Belk, which for people who don't know what Belk is, it's like a Macy's, like a department store.
Okay.
3 months, that was enough for me. And then a salon job I worked at up here. The owner, it was a husband and wife, but the husband was such a fucking creep. Like I remember he was like discussing bras with me. Well, there's this
Mm.
kind of bra that cuts like this, and then this. I'm like, bitch, you don't think I know about a bra? Like, duh, I know all of
He
them.
just wanted you
And
to
then he
tell
decided to
I
go
got
and
my
like
own
about your
boobies.
boobies.
yeah. Well, and he decided to go into to detail about how like his wife gave birth and like what it looked like, and
Oh
then
my god.
he would like
Jesus.
hug all the girls, and then like when he walked by, he would like touch their waists and stuff. I was like,
Oh my
I
god.
can't be
Oh.
here anymore.
No, I
That's-
was
yeah.
creepy.
very
This is
shortly
not good
after.
for me.
Ooh.
Don't like
yeah,
that
no.
one bit.
That's the
So
boss
that's why
that
I'm
you
self-employed.
accidentally trip. You know, he's just like walking by and he just
know.
accidentally trips over your leg.
Yeah. Well, I remember one time, so I would tell him like to not touch me.
Yeah.
And there was one time he came, it was like Christmas time, and he's like, "Merry Christmas," hugging everybody, and he came by me and he was like, "Emily doesn't like when I hug her." And I'm like,
Ugh.
"You're fucking right."
I hate people like that. That like they know that you don't
Where's
like
my
something
hug?
and they just like
Yeah,
fuck
but
with
where's
you about
my
it.
hug?
Shit's
I'll hug
weird.
people. Like I'm
Yeah.
not I'm not opposed to hugging. I just don't want you to hug me.
Yeah.
You fuck.
Nobody likes when you hug them. Richard.
Yeah. Let me just okay, the type of boss he was at the Christmas parties, he had a selfie stick. So I feel like
Oh
that's
my
all.
God.
Oh, it's like Michael Scott
Yeah.
vibes.
Ugh.
But not as cool as Michael
Yeah,
Scott.
yeah, of course.
Him saying, "Where's my hug?" and it's like you're out here helping him look for it. You know. Gee, I wonder
I
where
know.
it could have gone.
Gee, where is it?
Go hug some hair. Some loose hair.
Some loose hair on the floor.
Oh.
Go hug that.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
The-
know
the
that's a
people
fucking
can
pet peeve I
definitely-
have. I hate when people leave
What?
hair in the drain.
Those fuckers.
You
Leave
know.
hair in the drain.
Yeah, because like I live in a family with 3 other women in the house, and those motherfuckers, they're grimy little bitches. I'm just kidding. I love my family, but like you know they'll be washing their hair, scrub a dub, and it'll like clog the drain, right? They've got a whole lot of hair, and they do nothing about it. And I go to get in the
I put my
shower,
hair
and I'm
on the
like,
wall.
what the? Me too.
Yeah,
Me
I was
too.
gonna say, I
Me
don't know
too.
how the hair gets there, but there's always hair on the wall.
I do that
When I
constantly.
I go like this and there's hair
You're
in
like,
my hand, so I just like put it on the
Yeah, stick it to the wall because it's better
Yeah.
to stick it to the wall than to let it
Yeah.
go down the drain. Although
Yeah,
half
I
my
just
hair
grab
goes down
it
the
and then
drain.
toss it.
Yeah, but like I'm talking like this drain is like full clogged from like 3 girls worth
Also,
of hair. and
Ryan,
you just don't touch
just
it.
so the audience knows, his hair is fucking long, so there's
Yeah.
obviously some of his hair in
No,
there.
no, it's not because I clean the drain out before and after every time I get into the shower because I'm courteous like that. I'm
Look at
cool as
you.
fuck.
He be courteous,
I be
yo.
courteous.
I just let mine get to the point where it starts to back up, and then I pull all the hair out.
Oh,
Ooh, I did that the other day. It
I know
Yeah,
it's
that's-
was like
disgusting.
a
so
rat
gross.
in the drain.
a whole rat. Rat.
I need to get one of those long, like drain
Snakes.
snake things because I think that there's a bigger clog actually in the back of mine right now. I just haven't felt like addressing
You should
it yet.
pour some like acid down the hole and see
Well,
what
I've
comes
used
up.
like Drano and stuff.
Don't use Drano.
Why?
Drano's bad for your pipes.
Oh God, that's probably why everything's broken.
What kind of pipes do you have? PVC or?
Sexy
Wait, why are we talking about
pipes.
this? This is fucking boring. What is wrong with us?
It
Wait a
is.
minute. Wait a
It's
That,
like-
minute.
this is a good spot to wrap everything up.
His
You
like
think
inner
so?
plumber came out. Your plumber showing.
My fucking plumber instincts just
Your
activated,
plumber's
dude.
showing.
Oh, I
His
just started-
plumbus is showing.
My eyes bulged out of my head. My mouth went agate. I turned into a Mudskipper again. I was just ready to go.
Hell yeah.
Tell me about your
There's
pipes.
some
Mudskipper.
around in the septic tank.
Talking about them pipes. Ah. Ah. But anyway, guys, I guess this is it. I guess it's the end of the episode. Anyway, I'm Ryan. That's me. Good night. Goodbye. That's Emily. Say goodbye.
Hi. Goodbye. I love you.
That's Maddie. Say
Good
goodbye.
night. Goodbye. I'm so sorry
All right,
if my
that's Manny. Say
Taekwondo
goodbye.
squirrel gets out and kills your family. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to train at Taekwondo. I really apologize.
He got off that leash again. Manny?
My God.
Keep your eyes out for squirrels.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.